And here we go. This is game number 2 in this best of 3 series of the semifinals of the PMS H2O Gold Platinum Weekly number 12 between Anich and Pryda on MLG Testbug.
Yeah, Anich is got to be pretty comfortable right now with that 1-0 lead going into game 2. Curious to see if he's going to try some sort of aggression or cheese, as they like to call it, in this game 2. Maybe take an early win, as he can't afford to lose. But Anich's going to be starting, looks like, in the 6 o'clock position here on MLG Testbug, while Pryda, our red Protoss player, starts off in the 3 o'clock position.
Yeah, so interesting you say about the the possibility of cheese. It is extremely possible, extremely potent in a best of 3 matchup for the player who is ahead to, maybe not even the player who's ahead, just somebody to decide to go for cheese. If they, it works. In a best of 1 series, cheese is cheese. It's like, hey, you just want to get ahead, you want to win your matches. But in a best of 3 and best of 5, cheese is strategy, really. You can make your opponent think that you're always a cheeser, or you can make your opponent think you're a macro player, and then hit him with a cheese and just throw their game off completely. So we do see nothing really cheesy here yet from Anich. Still going for that Overlord, the 11 drone 11 Overlord. Pylon down on the low ground for Pryda, so it looks like we'll probably be seeing a Forge Fast expand here. Anich looking to be about ready to... Oh, it's a bad placement on his spawning pool, but... Oh, nothing he can do now. He doesn't want to cancel it, because that'll just cost him a couple minerals, so... interesting choice there, using his spawning pool to block his own extractor, but...
Well, I think there's either... I don't want to say that's careless. I want to say he's planning on not using that geyser right now. I think he could be looking at... some cheese or some very early aggression, hoping to take the early win, as we see that 10 pool and 15 extractor.
Yeah, it is possible. We do have the Forge down for Pryda. Did he open? He opened with the same thing last game, right? With the 11 pool, or was that the game before?
No, I think it was him we saw with the 11 pool, the late extractor, and I thought it was the 18 hatch, so we'll see if it goes down.
Yeah.
Because we had talked about how difficult that is for a lot of Protoss players, even at the higher levels.
Yeah, so he threw down a 15 hatch before on Zolnaga, so we'll see if he does decide to do it at the 18 here, or if he just decides to go... Well, it looks like a Roach Warren, so it looks like we may be seeing a Roach Rush here. This is shades of the old days when we used to do that 7 Roach Rush that we loved so much back in the day. He may be in a good position for this, as there was a gateway and a nexus after that Forge. No cannon down, which I'm extremely surprised to see from Pryda, as he did see that spawning pool. As soon as you see that spawning pool, you should throw down that cannon, because it's possible to see Speedling pressure. But yeah, Roach Warren is just about to finish. He will have 150 gas, be able to get 7 roaches. So we'll see.
And it looks like...
Once that larva pops...
Pryda just came in. He sees the Roach Warren. Now let's see, do we see any kind of reaction?
Looks like 6 roaches, and once these minerals hit, he will get his 7th roach as well, so yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going to throw down an extra photon cannon, so 3 are going to be at the front. Is he going to completely wall off? Looks like
probably
Pryda...
gonna throw down, looks like another, probably another gateway to, well, I don't know if he'll want to get, another photon
4
cannon.
cannons.
He's being safe with these photon cannons, and that's the best thing he can do. Those cannons will be able to range the roaches from hitting this gateway, so he's in a pretty good position. Great reaction from Pryda there.
Yeah, I think Pryda is going to be pretty safe right now.
Yeah, it does look like Anich is going to expand behind this too, so he's not looking to go straight all in. He's just going to, make a little bit of pressure. 7 Roach Rush is pretty good for pressure. Does set you back a little bit. I mean, he is behind 22 to 17 Harvesters, but he will be able to put a little bit of pressure on. Going to try and snipe out this pylon. Going to unpower 1 photon cannon and be able to run up the ramp. Oh, he doesn't kill it. And there he goes, he's going to run up, and 4 roaches do get up, so he should be able to do a bit of damage. There's no cybernetic core yet, so only zealots, which, he could just use some great micro, and unfortunately getting surrounded by probes, and
I don't agree with this. He should be running these probes down to the natural with the protection of those photon cannons.
Yeah, I mean, well, these roaches are doing way too much damage. You're right. The probes should have ran down to the natural, protected him with a photon cannon. The roaches should have easily microed around so that he didn't get surrounded. But yeah, he actually turned a botched 7 roach rush into what looks like a really good one, killing
16 workers.
And only losing 5.
And they're coming back. The 16 workers are coming back.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's see.
he's got really good positioning, putting himself, and there's a GG.
Ah.